Good morning from the garden. We have over here our flowering pollinator plants. Today we're going to get a couple of these giant zinnias planted. Right now we've got our cooler because we're going to go get some worms today for our worm bed, which is over there, which I'm going to show you. And last night we were able to get our giant noble spinaches and our Bloomsdale spinaches, along with some radishes and carrots into here. And also our cilantro was ready to put into the ground, so we have that. And then our trap plant, which is the nasturtium, which we'll have come up in this cage, which was here from last season. So we're gonna go ahead and let that take some of the stuff away. We're also gonna put some worms in here. And over in this area, we're gonna just do a little bit of our worm feeding. So that'll go in there, even though technically you don't really need it. So we're gonna let the worms do a lot in here. Last year there was sticks and also leaf matter that we put in there. So this year it's already been decomposing. So there's gonna be a lot of goodness and food for our little wormy friends. And then over here is going to be our worm bed. So we already have a lot of leftovers from last year. This was a growing bed that we had in a different location, and we've been adding bark and leaves and dirt and compost and eggshells and coffee grounds and lots of cardboard, and then also some worm castings that we had to help start that off. And then this is also a coffee and worm casting tea that's been sitting for over 24 hours. And we are going to add, that in with a little bit more just regular old topsoil. And then we're gonna add our little red wigglers in there today. So I'm super excited. Our pots for transplanting haven't come yet. They're 2 days delayed, but I'm seeing that there's a FedEx truck behind me. And so there's a very good possibility that my delayed package might be here. And then that means that if it's on there, hopefully, I've got all these tomatoes plus more that need to get planted into their transplant pots. And then we're gonna switch them to 5 gallons soon. And those are all, we have multiple varieties in there, all heritage heirlooms. And we have a lot more tomatoes down here as well, so don't worry. Things are growing in the garden. We got more and more and more going. This is slow drip. So I just poke a couple holes in that and let it just give some water into the center here.